For those who don't know, an active duty field grade officer broke ranks and called for the impeachment, conviction, and the removal from office of Donald Trump. This is an incredible act of bravery because active duty soldiers are subject to the Uniform Code of Military Justice. He knows what danger he is in. His entire career is in jeopardy. He can be court-martialed, he can be imprisoned because it is illegal for an active duty soldier to speak out, especially in uniform publicly, against the chain of command. And there's many different infractions that can get him on in the Uniform Code of Military Justice. This is why this act is so selfless. With over 17 years of active duty service in, all he had to do was stay silent, stay the course, and he would have been guaranteed his retirement and all of his benefits. But by standing on his convictions, by standing on the Constitution, he has put all of that in jeopardy. He himself understands exactly the risks he's taken.
So I'm right here with Major Watson, the guy who just made this heroic stance. Major, a lot of people, a lot of civilians don't understand the gravity of what you just did. Obviously, you understand it. You understand you just threw your military career and everything away. Talk to us about why you did that, where you found the courage to do that, and what this means for you going forward.
Well, I mean, like I said during the speech, this all comes down to my oath. This is what I believe is the best way for me to honor that oath. There's a lot of nuances that'll come out later about my thoughts about active duty service members. This is unique to me, and I'm not calling for others to do something similar with only just a few caveats. But what I've sacrificed essentially is my 17-year career is gone. I should expect that there will be criminal prosecution, and I will probably spend some time in jail.
Major Watson also challenged the First Amendment zones at the Capitol. In the Capitol, there's zones where you cannot be doing any type of form of protest. Where he was at on those Capitol steps represents the red zone. He knew exactly what that meant when he stepped into the zone with that sign that said impeach, convict, and remove. He openly defied the red zones because the First Amendment should apply on every inch of U.S. soil. So not only is he challenging the president directly, but he challenged the zones there, and that is probably why the Capitol Police arrested him, because you're not allowed to have any form of protest inside the red zones. He went in there and he stood on business for the Constitution. I think that everyone that has ever worn his uniform, is our time to honor his sacrifice. We need to get out in these streets, and if you ever cared about this country, you need to get out here in force. This man stood in over 100-degree heat in his full dress uniform, in defiance for this administration and standing 10 toes down for the Constitution. An active duty field grade officer just sacrificed his fucking career standing on the Constitution. The least we can do as veterans is get our ass out here in these streets and openly defy the tyranny that's happening in this country right now. Consider this your call to action. I will see you on the streets of Philadelphia.